Hi, welcome into Love Goddess Tarot. My name is Maureen. I'm excited to do a love reading for you today. Today's reading is going to be very special. It ended up being something that I wanted to really dive deep on, so I did an extended reading, which if you're interested in watching, you can look in the description box and click on the group that you choose and therefore get the extended reading. You'll get it via email after your payment within 24 hours, sometimes within minutes, sometimes within hours, but definitely within 24 hours so that you can watch the extended portion. In the extended portion, I'm going to, first off, get you your spark of happiness. I'm going to pull you one of these amazing, beautiful messages, the matches that are going to kind of light things up for you and get you moving in the direction of the person that we're talking about today. Today's reading is going to focus on messages about your next boyfriend. You're going to choose which card you are drawn to. I use these beautiful creatures today. I was very connected to them in a powerful way. And I also decided to use the Medicine Woman cards, which I haven't used. They're very special and I only use them once in a while. I use these in the extended reading to really focus on messages about specific ways that you will meet and how you are going to meet this person. So we dive deep then. Okay, so take a moment, see which energy is calling to you. Is it the unicorn, which is number 1? Is it the dragon, number 2? Or is it the owl, number 3? The timestamps are below. I'll see you in just a minute. Hey, number 1, welcome in. I'm excited to get started on your reading today about who's your next boyfriend. I am also going to spark a little joy for you. We're going to see how you can get your love energy going, how you can spark some happiness in your life. I'm going to pull you some of those matches in just a minute. And I am going to do an extended reading today and really focus on how and where you can meet this person, okay? And maybe whether or not you've met or have you met yet. So as the reading goes on, I'm going to decide based on the information from the cards, which direction we're going in. But I'll let you know how you can access extended readings. It's literally in the description box below. You just click on whichever group you're interested. So this would be group 1, and then you'll get a link to view it within 24 hours. I say within 24 hours to give myself time because we're in different time zones, etc. It's usually, for some it's less than an hour, it's minutes, for some it's hours. So it depends on how busy it is too. Okay, so let's get started. You pick the unicorn. Oh, I love unicorns. The unicorn for me is just really a lot about like that inner knowing, that inner wisdom, something magical. Is it real? Isn't it real? You know, do unicorns exist? Somebody who's rare. There's just so many different things that come to mind with the unicorn energy. The third eye, seeking knowledge, a seeker. When I'm looking at it, this card today, which is what, if you watch me all the time, you know, I see different things every time I do a reading. And that's because I'm really trusting my intuition and I'm not just reading cards, I'm going with the energy. So for some reason, I'm very focused on this moon today, which I don't think I have been before, and all the colors. I don't know what it means. I kind of feel like it's connected to this now that I'm looking at it. Look at how similar they look. So this message could be really important because it does have the months of the year. This is a month for you to connect with this person. It could be an important month for you just in general in love. But yeah, now that I'm looking at it, it's kind of making me think of that. But let's get going. I'm going to do that spark for you at the end of the reading. We're going to see how we can spark things. But let's get started. Let's dig into your messages today. So March is coming through as an important month, okay? And these are Lily of the Valley, I believe. Okay, they're either lily of the valley or forget-me-nots. I might, if you're a flower person, you can let me know what you think about that. Oh, so we have casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Okay, so this is definitely a message about endings. Okay, we'll get back to that in a minute. You also have a rainbow. Now that's interesting. Okay, I did not know what cards these were. Just to be clear, I didn't know that I was going to focus on that part of the moon, but isn't it interesting because it's kind of like rainbow colors. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Oh wow, so it's like the rainbow coming out after the storm. By the way, I've been seeing a lot of rainbows lately, and that makes me so happy. I can't wait to see the direction of this one. Okay, so let's get started. Let's look at your tarot messages about your next boyfriend. Wow. So we have the King of Wands coming through right off the bat. Interesting, because look, he's holding that wand, and we have the unicorn. That's kind of similar to me, that they both have sort of, you know what I mean? The King of Wands is fire energy. It can be connected to the signs Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Doesn't have to be. This is somebody who is creative, somebody who's warm, somebody who has a lot of fire, a lot of passion about things. Sometimes we see the King of Wands as an entrepreneur, someone who owns their own business. This is definitely a mature energy. This is someone who's kind of at a certain place in their life. You know, they're not, you know, they've made a certain amount of money or they've had a certain amount of success. Even if they're younger, it's like this is someone who's kind of settled, you know, at an early age. Okay. Ooh, we have the Nine of Swords. Well, that's interesting because you do have the message of someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. But right after it, you got the rainbow message, which is the difficult part of a situation is over. Okay, so there could be a connection here with whatever, you know, issue comes up for you or whatever you're struggling with coming to an end in March, or that new beginning happening in March, or something about March. But the Nine of Swords right here at the center is making me think there's something weighing on your minds, possibly right now, a situation in your life, an issue, a relationship. Again, sword kind of looks like the unicorn's horn as well. But let's see. But the Nine of Swords is that those things that keep you up at night, that anxiety or stress. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands and King of Wands is a really great match. It's a perfect match. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're a girl looking for a girl, a guy looking for a guy. This is about being at the same level or having the same interests. You know, you can fit it in however it fits for you. The Queen of Wands is the same sort of energy as the King. Very powerful, very warm, very confident, somebody who's in charge of their life. What I find interesting is she's also holding a flower, and you did have the flowers and March as your message about months. And she's facing the future, okay? And the sunflower comes out in the summer, like Leo time, July, August. So we have March, and we have her holding that flower, kind of focused, looking at the future. Now even though these are a perfect match, I feel like, is there someone that you're kind of holding on to? Maybe that's the message about someone leaving your life in a difficult situation. If you're a girl, a female, a woman, and is there someone you're holding on to? Look how she's facing this way, but she's holding here, right? He's open, he's ready, he's got the wand, he's handing it, he's looking straight forward, he's in the moment, okay? But she's looking She's looking to the future, but she's kind of holding on to something. So is she holding on to the King of Wands? Are you holding on to a King of Wands? Let's find out. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh. The Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a worry. That could be your worry. This is around money. This is around finance. This can be feeling left out. This can be feelings of just feeling left out, feeling abandoned. So it can also be a difficult financial situation. For some of you, you might be at the end of that, okay? So that's why this is coming up with the Nine of Swords, which is the worry, the message about someone going out of your life or the end of a situation, and then the most difficult part of the situation is over. Okay, so for any of you that have been struggling financially, if you've, lost your job, if you've been kind of battling to get back, maybe that's part of this, or it could be connected to a divorce for some, maybe with the King here. But there is worry, there is anxiety, and there possibly has been some sort of financial stuff that you've been working back. Now, this can also be with the Pentacles, with the coins, about your confidence, okay? But she seems confident. She's just got a bit of a worry. Okay, let's see what else we have. Oh, okay, Page of Wands under the King, huh? Okay. So this is a younger version of the King. This is an offer too, an opportunity, an invitation. So for some of you, you could be holding on to something from the past or someone from the past who reminds you of the King, because this is literally an immature, younger version of the King. This also could be an invitation that comes, or an opportunity, an offer that for some reason stresses you out. There is something that has to come to an end, and the worst part is over. Aha, Two of Cups reversed. Okay, so the Two of Cups here is really a beautiful energy, a beautiful partnership, right? It's like meant to be. But when it's reversed, it's blocked for some reason. And it's coming in under that Nine of Swords. So I do feel like there, remember I said she was holding on to something here? Maybe there's somebody or some missed opportunity or something, someone that you're thinking of from the past. It's connected to this page and to the King of Wands. It's definitely wand energy. Okay, so you've been through a difficult time. You've been under a lot of stress. You may be connected to a friend, even to a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a friend, someone you thought was going to be your person, okay? But it didn't work out, or they're causing you a lot of stress and anxiety. It could even just be a friend. Someone is leaving your life, or that difficult situation is coming to an end. The Six of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, okay. So there's three here, which makes sense, okay? Because we have her and we have these two. So we have a third-party situation. This is someone either not giving you the time, not giving you what you needed in a relationship, maybe somebody who's distracted with other people, or someone who's giving someone else more attention than you, or not giving you what you need. This could be someone who is in a relationship, or someone who you want to be with, but they still have obligations to someone else. That could be what's holding you back here a little bit with this person. So for some of you, this could be someone who has another relationship. They could be married right now, or they could have an obligation to an ex or something like that, and you're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling like you're not getting what you wanted, which is why you're stressed out. Something has to come to an end there, but you're through the worst of it. Okay, beautiful. I'm glad to see the world. Okay, so this next relationship is about you leveling up. This is about you getting more than what you've gotten in the past. I feel like this person gives you more. This person opens up your world, but also it's like a more mature relationship than you've had before. Okay, the World card is beautiful because it's like you've gotten there, you've reached the destination, time for celebration. You're being, you know, you've reached some sort of, like I said, some sort of maturity, or you're going to the next step, you're going to the next level. Okay, you're definitely overcoming something, and your next boyfriend is really someone who is like a more mature version of a past situation. You're letting go of a very painful connection or painful partnership, or something where you weren't getting what you deserved. There was either a third party who was taking, you know, distracting your partner, or the partner was giving more energy, or there were three people involved. But with the World card, it's like you're leveling up, okay? I also think it's interesting because the King of Wands with your Page of Wands really shows like ambition. It shows creativity. It shows, you know, maybe a new opportunity to kind of go for your dreams, go for your desires, right? And not be afraid, okay? Because I see fears here. Like I said, holding on to the past. You're really close, though. You're looking at the future. You're getting what you need in terms of relationships. And the World card really shows you being successful in relationships and being content, being happy, being stable. And this is also a card of stability underneath a card of like lack. So it looks like that's improving, which is probably that rainbow message. I think in terms of your next boyfriend, the person coming in is somebody who is really like future oriented, like you, creative, somebody that is going to possibly even be a long-term connection, okay? I feel like you're definitely at the end of a difficult cycle. You're letting go of any past connections that were holding you back. That's what I feel like. And the message here is that the person coming in is someone that is focused on the future, someone who's interested in long term. I feel like there's going to be a better balance here. And you have a huge kind of ending of a chapter too, because the casket message is that something's coming to an end, the end of a situation. And then you even have the most difficult part of a situation is over. And the World card shows a new chapter in your life. Like you're really letting go of an old chapter where maybe you didn't feel like you were enough, or maybe you weren't making a lot of money, or maybe you've been rebounding from a very difficult financial situation, or you've just been in relationships where there was never enough for you, or you weren't getting what you needed, right? So that's coming to an end. If you have someone that you're holding on to, or if there is a past person that's kind of still looming large in your consciousness, I feel like that is coming to an end. The other thing about the unicorn is searching, it's questioning, but it's connected to that third eye, and that's the future, right? Past, present, future. So I really see this next person as someone who is really a big part of your future. Okay. And it's a big part, they're a big part of also this next chapter for you. And I feel like the next chapter may also be with work, with, you know, some sort of creative project, with some sort of financial stability too. Wow. Really interesting. Okay. So I'm going to pull you, and I haven't used these in a while, but I felt so connected to them today. And so that's why I decided to do an extended on this one, is the Medicine Woman cards. So what I thought I would do is pull a card for you and see where this connection happens, like how, where. Okay, let's see what is calling to me here. What energy is calling? What messages for you about this person? Ooh, Six of Bowls. Let me give you a closer look. Isn't that interesting? Look at this, okay? The Two of Cups reversed, which is part of this worry and this past, right? This past connection or this past partnership or this thing that's leaving your life, which didn't work out that you thought was your person. Remember I said that? It has two dolphins. Look what's, I have goosebumps. Look what's on the Six of Bowls card. Look at that. Oh my God. So the real connection, that's who this person is. Wow, look at that. There's those two dolphins. This is upright. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. That makes me really excited. Wow. So the Six of Bowls in the Medicine Woman deck represents the west direction, the fall, the sunset, and devotions. Okay, so there's a connection to the west, there's a connection to the fall here, and with the six, it's about appreciating your experiences from the past. Wow, so it's again learning, like you are literally graduating, right? You're taking this experience that you had with whoever this represents, this past connection that didn't work, or this disappointment, or this feeling of lack, right? You're leveling up. The person coming in is connected to that. It's connected to you really learning some major stuff and taking all that with you. Okay, you're taking all that with you. I love that the two dolphins came through. So west, fall, those are the directions we're going in when we're finding out where you're going to connect with this person. Okay, so I am going to also pull a spark of happiness and see how this love connection between you and your next boyfriend and this beautiful leveling up energy happens. And I'm going to do that in the extended. So for those of you that are going to keep going, I'm going to pull you ways that you can spark this, ways that you can get this connection going. We're going to look in the directions and the places where you may connect and how you can kind of move closer to this person. And so I'm really excited and lots of details. So that's going to be the extended. If you want to do that, go ahead and check the description box below. If you'd like a private reading, time's almost up. The 31st is almost here. So you need to go ahead and do that. If you want to leave a donation or a tip, if you really love my readings and they really resonate for you, or if you just want to support me because you just like coming here and you love listening to me every month, every week, go ahead and hit the green heart below. That's my donation button. And if you're interested in finding out who you will marry, I do an incredible marriage report, which takes your birth date, place, and time. The time's really important. You have to have an accurate time, and tells you lots of details about the person you're going to marry, places you'll meet, and you know, their characteristics, as well as the signs and symbols that will be around you when you have your first meeting. So it's very specific and very accurate. And if you're interested in that, you can email me and I will send you the link. So the extended, you'll get it within 24 hours. I just like to give myself that time depending on if we're in different time zones. It's usually just a matter of an hour or so, sometimes less, sometimes more. So go ahead, click the box below if you want to keep going. And Aphrodite members, you will be able to view it as well. Okay, I am sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon. Hey, number 2, let's get started on your reading about your next boyfriend. I'm going to read it that way, but if you want to listen to it, your next girlfriend, feel free to do that. I am offering an extended reading on this today just because there was so much information coming through. Number 1's was fantastic. I'm going to pull you a match, a spark of happiness, how to get this started, as well as messages about where you're going to meet. I do that using the Medicine Woman cards in the extended. So if you're interested in that, it's very specific, okay? Let's get going and let's see where we're headed today. The dragon is all about that inner self, the part of you that's way down deep. It's about knowing who you really are. The dragon sees all and knows all. So there's something very powerful here, you know? I mean, just look at that. Let's find out how that's connected today to your next boyfriend. Okay, so for your month of the year, you have August. Okay, so August is coming through as a big month for you. August, this can be, you know, a connection to your next boyfriend's birthday, or your meeting, or something important happening between the two of you, but we'll get more details as we go along. Ooh, rat, someone working against you behind your back. Oh, I don't like that. But I do love that you're starting with that powerful dragon message, which means to me, you're going to be true to yourself. You're going to know, you'll probably see through it. I feel like you might even know already. Okay, but if you don't, this is definitely something to keep your eyes and ears open for. Maybe there's a connection here too with August, with someone working against you behind your back, something connected to August, maybe this past August, or maybe even coming up, but we'll see how this plays out. Okay, horse, you also have short journey. Now, the dragon is a movement card. I should have mentioned that. So you now have two cards about movement. A short journey is part of the equation when it comes to this boyfriend. Okay, so let's see what else we have about them. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is somebody who's mature, somebody who's very comfortable with their emotions and feelings. I see that this person has a very calm demeanor. They're sort of centered, they're grounded, they're not like emotional. You know, sometimes people confuse the King of Cups and think, oh, this person is like emotional. I don't like emotional guys. You know, it's like, I don't want to see you cry or whatever. That's not what it means. Well, what I mean by that is that they are level. They have control of their emotions. You know, they're not losing it. They're not, you know, they're just in a really good, healthy, comfortable place, right? This is a really nice energy for someone, and they're mature. So it feels like they've been through a few things. Now look at this. This is kind of wild. Look at and this is what I say, and if you watch my readings all the time, you know that I see different things every time I do a reading, no matter how many times I've used the cards. The dragon skin, I've never thought about that. Look at the shells on the fish here. Look at the shells on the King of Cups, like plate in his uniform here. It looks like the dragon. Isn't that wild? So it could be that this person sees you. They really see you. They're the dragon. They're seeing down to your core. They're seeing your soul. They're very connected to you. And look at that beautiful dove of peace over his shoulder. So he is someone, like I said, who's very calm. He has a lot of love to give. Look, the water's overflowing in the cup and his hand is open. He's very much ready to give it. It's not like he's holding on to it like tight. It's not like he's even gripping it at all. It's like he's just got it there and it's up to you to take it. Interesting. Ooh, and there's two. So we go from one dove to two doves. Look at that. Beautiful. And we have the gorgeous 1111 card, the Four of Wands. So for those of you that connect with the angel number 1111, this is a message for you. Okay, this is a message from the angels saying you're on the right path. There's something coming that's going to make you want to celebrate. Okay, it could also be that you meet this person at an event, and we'll explore that in the extended, but this is some reason to celebrate, okay? This is happiness and joy. There's a fire going on. There's a house in the background. There's a journey here too. Both of these are movement cards. So some of you could be taking a journey or taking a trip in August. Yep, look at this, another movement card, the Eight of Cups. Now, I feel like it could be him that's taking the trip because this looks a lot like the King. So he could be headed towards you. He could be headed towards you. But this is someone leaving behind where they are, even though they have a lot of success, right? This person has a lot of success. They have a lot going on in their life, but they're missing that one thing, which is true love. And they know it. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. The Star card. The Star card is a card of connecting with your true path. There's, again, more movement here too, because it's kind of like following your North Star. There's the full moon. Here's the full moon again. And even August has a full moon on it. So yeah, I think we're getting a nod back to August here with those full moons. And she's got 2 cups. Ah! Oh my God. We've got 10 cups here. That's true happiness and bliss and getting married happily ever after going on. Look, it's like you finally found that person, your 2 of Cups. You're connected with your true person. This has real soulmate vibe for me. And I don't say that a lot, but it really does. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. Okay, so the star is also connected to groups, to friends. Could be a celebration, some party you're invited to, but also it's connected to the sign Aquarius, and it's a very healing energy. Okay, look at this, the moon. And it's reversed, and look what's up there, the full moon. And look, here's the King with his cape. Do you see him? Okay. And the Eight of Cups, look at this person. They have a cape. They're facing away. They're walking away from something. This person's walking away from something in order to really connect with their soulmate. They're going on a short journey. It's not too far. This person isn't too far. We did get short journey, but look, there they are. You see a Scorpio reference here. This is about releasing the past too and letting go of fears. This person's overcoming something. They're letting the past go. They're moving on. Yep, more movement. Look at that, 8 of Wands. So you have 2 8s. 8s are also a manifestation number, and they're connected to August. Oh my God, I almost missed that. Okay, so August is coming through again, and look at this, 8 Wands. Under the 4. Yeah, this is about spreading your wings, taking a trip, traveling, going somewhere, a journey, trying new things. For some, it could be even meeting online, but I don't think so. But sometimes that's what the 8 of Wands means. But this person lives at a short distance, I think. Yep, Leo, Strength card reversed. More August, Leo. So this person, whether it's you or your boyfriend coming in, is letting go of a partnership or leaving behind a situation that was very imbalanced. So for you, you could also be overcoming illness, depression, or not feeling like 100%, or it can be leaving a partnership that's out of balance. So if you had an ex, or maybe your partner is leaving behind a situation where they just didn't have that fulfillment, right? With that 8 of Cups, something's missing. I want that cup. I know this person knows they're capable of having a really good relationship, and they're like, I'm not getting it where I am. Okay, I'm not valued, I'm not respected. And that could be this. Okay, someone working against you. Beautiful. Ace of Wands. Wow. Okay, this is, look, coming out of the cave. This is a new love. This is a new person. This is someone who's moving towards the light, getting that hope and inspiration. This person is going to bring to you, and you're going to bring to them, a lot of fire, a lot of excitement. This is one of those things where it's like, if you felt like, oh, I don't believe in it anymore. Like, I just don't even believe it can happen. You know, if that's your situation, this is the kind of person, and this is a new love coming in that changes that. This is the beginning of something very, very exciting. The Ace of Wands is exciting. It brings a lot of energy. It's just like, it's something you just really, really, I don't know what else to say. It takes you from the dark to the light. And with the moon, letting go of the fears, overcoming that, having a lot to celebrate. Look at all this wand energy, all of these eights, all of this August. Yeah, this person's coming through as somebody who is mature, confident, has been through some stuff, but they're open. They're not shut down. They realize that whatever they had wasn't enough, okay? There is some travel involved, okay? There could also be some, a party or an invitation of some sort. Usually the Eight of Cups indicates going back home or traveling to home. So either you or your person could be going back to where you grew up or to where you once lived. That could be part of it, okay? Either they're coming to you and you are where they used to live or where they grew up, or you're going to them and, you know, that's where you used to live or you grew up, okay? But there's definitely this idea of travel, of leaving behind something that didn't give you any excitement, that was boring, that took away your energy. And it's like, you're ready to go. You're ready to go. You're like, okay. The only thing you want to watch out for is that rat, okay? But this is a new person. This is a new connection. Oh, how exciting. Okay, so I think I'm just going to pull you one extra card because I want to find out who that rat is. Let's see if we can get anything about the rat. Oh, okay. I feel like it's somebody that you are aware of, okay? And it could be someone you live with or lived with in the past, okay? It's somebody you're aware of, something you know you should move away from, move on from. It's over, it's really over. They could do something shocking, pull the rug out from under you, something like that. But I feel like it's someone you know. Somebody you possibly live with. Okay, now I am going to pull you a message from the Medicine Woman, and this is going to kind of get us in the direction of where we're headed, how you're going to meet, where you're going to meet. Let's see what we have. Where are we headed here? We're headed with the Apprentice of Bowls. Okay, beautiful. So interesting because bowls represent water energy, and we have the King of Cups, which is water energy. You have the Eight of Cups, you have a lot of beautiful watery, the moon, which is emotions, all connected to that water sign energy. Okay, so the suit of bowls in the Medicine Woman is the west direction. It's the fall, it's the sunset, and it's connected to spirituality, to devotions. And this devotion is about peace. Now, this is really interesting to me because you have a couple of messages about peace. This is about devoting yourself to joy and peace, right? You know, this is why I love tarot, because new things come all the time. So I was really focused today, which is part of, you know, just trusting your intuition if you work with cards or if you want to learn how to do it, just really trusting. So what really drew my eye, what I was really called to, was the dove, which I mentioned to you, and then the two doves here. okay? This is a message of devoting yourself to peace. There is a rat that's causing you some distress, which is connected to that tower, to home. And so it's like, we also see this little boy here with his mom or with his dad. I can't really tell, or if this, you know, but this is about, a parent with a child. And this is about finding some comfort from home, from family, right? Where there isn't any. So this is about getting comfort and getting comfortable. And the Eight of Cups is about going home. So I feel like there is definitely a connection here for going home. There's a journey, there's a short journey, it's not far, but it's about finding that peaceful home, which is part of how you connect with your person. Ooh, how exciting. Okay. Now, I am going to keep going and do an extended reading where I'm going to get you a match, a spark of happiness, and you're going to find out how you are going to connect with happiness and how you're ultimately going to connect with this person by doing one of these exercises, okay? So you're going to find out that in your extended, and I'm going to focus on when and how and where you're connecting, if there's any other messages about how you are going to connect with this love. So if you're interested and you'd like to do the extended, go ahead and check the link in the description box. You can make your payment, and then you'll get a link to view the reading on YouTube with a private link. You will, it can take up to 24 hours, but usually I just say that, and depending on what part of the world you live in, it's usually just an hour or less, or a couple of hours, depends. So if you want to do that, go ahead, just pick your group, which is group 2. If you want to do more than one group, you can. If you want to do all groups, you can. And if you want to get a private reading, you're going to have to do that today or tomorrow, because I'm closing that off on the 31st, 6 card and 3 card. And I offer a very special marriage report, which is an in-depth analysis of your birth date, time, and place, to help you unlock all the information that's contained in there using ancient astrological techniques about who you will marry, okay? Details about the person, their personality, what they're like, what is important to you and your soul, and the signs and symbols around you when you meet. So all of that's in your birth date. I do need a really accurate time. Go ahead and order that if you'd like. And there's a green heart in the description box, which is a place for you to leave your thanks, your tip, your donation to my channel. If you want to say thank you, if you just love me, love my work, or want to just be generous, you can go ahead and hit that green heart. Thank you, thank you. I'll see you soon. And for all of you that are continuing, let's go. Hey, number 3, I'm so excited to do your reading today about your next boyfriend. I did end up doing an extended today, an extended reading. If you'd like that, you can go ahead and use the link in the description box to purchase your group. You can purchase this group, or you can purchase all groups, totally up to you. Group number 1 and 2 were amazing, so I hope you're really going to enjoy it if you decide to go forward. I am going to pull you a match from the Spark of Happiness here, which is going to kind of get things going for you in terms of connecting with love and connecting with this person specifically. So there's going to be one thing that you can do to spark that. You'll find that out in the extended, as well as I work with the Medicine Woman deck to bring you messages about how you actually meet this person and where. Okay, so really fun. Go ahead and do that if you'd like at the end of this reading. Okay, let's get started. You were drawn to the owl. The owl is an incredible card in the Animal Spirit deck. It's really, really a messenger of good luck, good fortune coming your way. Beautiful, beautiful messenger. I just love, love, love this owl. Okay, but let's get started. For me, there's a very strong connection to Capricorn, so I'm going to throw that out there, and we're going to see if that connects for you. Okay, so you can see that this is already turned over, so that's interesting. The Emperor is coming through for you in your love message, but let's start with the month here. You have December. Oh, that's interesting because this owl is a snow owl, so that's beautiful. Okay, so you have December as being an important month for you. That could mean that you connect with your boyfriend, your future partner. If you're interested in meeting a girlfriend, by all means, just change the word, okay? But use the energy. But the December time frame could be an important one for you in terms of meeting this person. It could be connected to some event with this person, something just important to you in general, okay? Now, from the tea leaf, you have a dark man, interesting, dealings with or a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair, okay? So they could have dark skin or dark hair or both. This person in the Emperor has a mustache and dark hair and lighter skin, but kind of similar. And so I'm feeling definitely the energy of someone who has darker features, okay? And you have wind chimes, peace and harmony, beautiful. And wind chimes is interesting when we look at December because it's like blowing, and the wind blows the wind chime. So there's something about maybe even an air sign here as well, which would be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We have 2 air references. Okay, so the Emperor. The Emperor is confident. The Emperor is connected to money and finance. So there's the Capricorn connection and the money connection with the owl here. The owl in the animal spirit is a blessing coming your way. Financial, spiritual, could be both. So there can be a situation where money's coming to you, some big lump sum or a bonus, a raise, a job, or even someone coming into your life who has a lot of money, who's really good with money, somebody who's very direct, somebody who is very confident. This is also a connection to the sign Aries, okay? So we have kind of, what's setting up for me here is a lot of cardinal energy, which is Capricorn, Aries, we didn't see Cancer yet, but Libra for the wind. So I'm kind of feeling that cardinal energy. Okay, more about finances and money and security and material things. You have the 9 of Pentacles, Temperance, reversed, Judgment, and that's reversed too. The Page of Pentacles, more about finance and money and opportunities. The Fool. The Fool is also connected to Aries, so that can be a message of that as well. The 9 of Cups, happiness, joy, beautiful. And the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, interesting, reversed. Wow. Okay, so what I'm feeling here, the Page of Pentacles is kind of a younger Emperor, okay? So I do, and I hate to say it because a lot of times people say, no, I don't want it to be anyone that I've already dealt with before. And, you know, it doesn't mean that you've dated them in this recent lifetime. It could be a past life situation. But what I do see here is I do see some possibility. It doesn't mean necessarily, you know, this is early in the reading, but I see possibility of some unfinished business is what I'll call it with this person, okay? I feel like it's a good thing though. It's a blessing. It's not a negative thing. And there is some sort of leap of faith that you're gonna have to take here. But what I see about this person is they could either be someone that you did have some unfinished business with, or they could remind you of someone that you dated when you were young, Okay, so they're kind of like this older version of the Page of Pentacles. They've now grown up and they're the Emperor and they have a lot of money. They could also be someone who is someone that you can do something long-term with, somebody that's interested in a very stable relationship. I love this Emperor because he's sitting on his throne and he's very grounded. He's very comfortable. He's not going anywhere, right? And I feel like this is like the beginning of a situation that could grow over time. I think that this person sees you as someone who they value, someone who's independent. They see you as someone beautiful. They see you as somebody who is adventurous and somebody who has the confidence. I don't know if you're adventurous. I'm not sure you're really adventurous. I will say that I think you have the confidence to try new things, which is different than, because I see you as very comfortable in who you are, but willing to maybe try something out. And I feel like with this person, you're going to have to try something new, step out of your comfort zone. I don't know what that is yet, but there's definitely an idea that you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone. And then this one's interesting to me. This is about going for it and not like hesitating, because this person's going to bring you a lot of happiness, and the universe is saying, don't go slow. Don't be too don't be too cautious, because you have the Fool here, you have Temperance reversed. It's like, I feel like there's a need for you to just embrace this person and the happiness they're bringing you. With the Nine of Cups, it's like they're giving you so much. They have so much to give, right? And you have a lot yourself. You're the Nine of Pentacles here. You're comfortable, but that's what makes it a little harder, because you are really comfortable in who you are, or you're comfortable in supporting yourself. You're independent. That's what it is. You're independent. But it's like this, there's like a need to kind of allow this person to really like shower you with love and gifts. And maybe you're not used to that, you know? Maybe you're not used to that. I feel like this is a really interesting part of the reading, the Judgment reverse with the Seven of Pentacles reverse. So this is about having that, you know, aha moment, that new beginning, that like wake up call. This is about really taking a pause and seeing where your life is going. This is where I said I thought there was a connection here, like some unfinished business. I feel like there is. I feel like there's some sort of unfinished business, and it could be from a past life, okay? It could be. It could be that it could just be your own stuff. It could just be that you need to take some time to figure out what it is you really want in a relationship. I think you've gotten comfortable being by yourself, and maybe the universe is saying, you know what, you're comfortable being by yourself, but that's ultimately not going to bring you the happiness that you deserve and that is available to you. And I feel like this person is going to push you a little bit. Maybe not, you know, maybe it's to make you comfortable that they're pushing you, but it's important. And maybe the unfinished business is that this is just you evolving as a soul. This is just you evolving in relationships, right? It's like you've been independent long enough, and there's something out there for you that's going to make you step outside your comfort zone. It could be connected to work, money, an offer of some sort. But don't hesitate when the offer comes in, because there is a lot of love and a lot of opportunity here, okay? The wind chime. The wind chime in December makes me think of like, it's cold, you're inside, it's December. But there's this beautiful sound like the wind is making, and it's kind of like talking to you. Like, you know what? It's kind of calling to you. Maybe there's something out there. Maybe you shouldn't stay inside and be comfortable. I know you have a beautiful house and you've worked hard and you are great. You've got, you know, you can take care of yourself. But it's like maybe there's an adventure calling to you. Maybe there's something you need to do. Go try. Okay, I feel like there's a person coming in, a dark person, dark hair, dark skin, dark complexion, kind of like the Emperor here. who is going to give you an opportunity to kind of step out your comfort zone, but you have to take the offer when it comes, okay? And it could be connected to work, but I just feel like in December, there's going to be some sort of song calling to you. Like you hear that little noise outside and you're like, maybe that's interesting. And, or ding dong, here's an offer for you. You know, something's coming in December. That's what I'm feeling. Your month thing for me, your month message is like strongest of all three piles. Well, no, there was another one that August was off the charts, but this is very strong for me. This is where I'm drawn because the owl flies, right? So the owl is an air sign. We have wind chimes. We have December, which I feel this cold whistling wind. And so it's like the whistling wind is calling. It's time to take flight, or it's telling you an opportunity is close by. I just feel it. This is interesting. This sounds really, really fun. Okay. Now, let's see what the medicine woman has to say. What direction are we going in terms of where you're flying, how you're going to meet, and where you're going to meet this person? Where are we headed today? Okay, guys, so I'm covering this just because I'm not allowed to have anything that's, you know, a little... Anyway, this was the Lover's card, and it looks like you're headed in a very, very passionate direction, okay? Which during the extended, I will turn the card over and we'll talk about, okay? So we're headed towards a very passionate connection and a very strong physical pull, which I will discuss in the extended. I am also going to pull you a spark of happiness match. We're going to find how you're going to get to that passion. Boy, it's certainly hot in December for you. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to pull you one of those, and I'm also going to dive into the medicine woman messages about where you're meeting this person. So looks good. I'm excited. If you want to do the extended, go ahead and choose the link below for group 3. You can choose all 3. You can choose as many as you want. You'll get a link back to watch it on YouTube within 24 hours, I say. It's usually just a couple of hours, sometimes even less than an hour. It really depends on when it comes in. And you do have to be logged into your YouTube to watch it on the private, with the private link. And if you want a reading, a 3-card or 6-card, go ahead and email me and I'll get you that. And if you're interested, I do an incredible marriage report where I take your birthday, time, and place, and I tell you lots about the person you're going to marry because it's all encoded in your birth chart. It's written there right the day you were born. I can tell you about their personality, what they're going to be like, and the signs and symbols even around your first meeting. So if you want that information, go ahead and order your marriage report. That takes about a week. Okay, so let's get back to this hot for all of you that are getting your extended reading. We're going to start with the spark and we're going to go on from there. Okay, I'm sending you so much love. I'll see you soon.